Okay. The Chariot card. Triumph through willpower.
Okay.
The Chariot reminds us that victory isn't handed to us, it's driven by our own will. And it asks us who's really holding the reins in our life.
Ooh. Good questions. Good questions.
Yep.
Well, and looking at my horror deck, I got running for your life as a metaphor.
Really?
Yeah, like just to look in the card, and of course, I realize too when I'm doing these cards that I am pulling the energy of the situation around. So I'm reading this card for me.
Yeah.
When I take a look at the card. So I try to make it as neutral as possible, but clearly there was something going on there. Being ahead of the game. Balance, and there's balance in the distance. So it's a behind you kind of balance. You're coming from a balance into a situation that is going to escalate or work through, or using that whoosh motion for the Chariot.
Okay.
Moving forward with balance and with determination. So yeah, swift movement, being aligned. So if you're aligned with the balance between the two, and in this particular card, it didn't have the pillars. There are two I don't know, like soldier type in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like being aligned with your being a swift movement with your alignment, but the spotlight being more on you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like coming out of the darkness, like an old battleground in the background, being mindful of the energy driving you as well. And yeah, that's what I got from it.
Okay.
And my own personal.
Yeah. Well, the key themes are determination, control, focus, victory, and moving forward despite opposition.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then the imagery, which is from the Rider-Waite.
Right. Yep.
Not your super cool,
No.
scary looking riders from hell looking guys.
If there were flames, it would be better.
Right. It would look like, what's that?
The Ghost Rider guy?
Yeah, him.
Yes.
The weird dude on fire. Yeah, that guy. Okay, so in the Rider-Waite imagery, it's you've got the heroic figure on the chariot.
Yeah.
And that's your conscious self, the ego. It's willpower and determination to still steer your own destiny.
Mm-hmm.
His armor with celestial designs is protection by divine forces and the blending of spiritual wisdom with earthly action.
Okay. Yeah.
His crown or laurel wreath, it depends on what card you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sign of victory, enlightenment, and mastery. And it reminds us that triumph is mental and spiritual just as much as it is physical.
Mm-hmm.
The scepter or wand is command and focused. The power of intention guiding the journey. He's not at war with the world,
No.
but with his own divided instincts. And he is the mastering the self.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't even think about it until I was going through this. Like, they were in chariots when they were fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Those were
Yeah.
reserved
that's how they
for
got
battle.
into battle. Yep.
Yeah.
And they were usually the ones leading the battle were on the chariots, and then the horsemen behind. And so usually the leader of the team, or brigade, or whatever you want to call it, rode in on a chariot. Yep.
Right. Okay, we got the two sphinxes or horses.
Mm-hmm.
That's duality and polarity, light and dark, masculine, feminine, control and surrender.
Mm-hmm.
They are not harnessed or reined. So he guides them through mental focus and spiritual will, not brute force.
Yep.
The movement in opposition is that progress requires balancing opposing energies, uniting contradictions into forward motion.
Right.
We got the city or castle in the background, which is the comfort zone, the past, safety left behind. Emotional or domestic world that's been outgrown, or moving forward into a larger realm of experience and self-discovery. We've got the open road. That's the path of destiny and emotional flow. It's life's journey, full of challenges, decisions, and momentum. And then we have the water element, which I never ever had noticed. That reminds us that beneath all control lives emotion. Success depends on emotional intelligence as much as logic. My ears started ringing so loud. The path is both external and internal, and it's the road toward, again, self-mastery.
Yeah.
You've got the crescent moon as his shoulder pieces. That's intuition and the cycle of emotions. It's Cancer. The fact that they're on his shoulders or on his armor is the importance of guiding the intellect, the head, with emotional awareness, the heart. Emotion is not the enemy of progress. It's the current you learn to navigate. We got the stars and symbols and divine imagery. The celestial emblems are the higher purpose and spiritual guidance. The winged sun or the Merkaba is the sacred geometry of movement and ascension, as above, so below. And then you got the colors. Gold is victory and enlightenment, blue is divine will and truth, and black and white are balance and polarity. And every symbol in this card points to the same truth. True victory is the alignment of the spirit, mind, and emotion.
Yeah, there's a lot in that card.
Yes.
Because think about it, it covers so much willpower. You know, willpower it can move mountains.
Definitely.
Focusing, you know, that right now we're all about focus on the positives, the things that you want to move forward with and leaving behind what no longer serves you. And determination.
Yeah.
You know, determination is just the like willpower, the magnitude, the drive, the self-control. I don't think sometimes people realize the magnitude of all of those things.
Right.
Especially by people who are driven to move forward constantly than to sit back and play the victim or not push forward. And that, you know, I am so thankful that I was, I guess, born into the driven aspect of it.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine just giving up, sitting up and giving up, sitting down, giving up.
Yeah. It's not a pretty place to be.
And so then we go to the reverse, or no, you have the upright there. Let's talk about the upright.
Okay, well, I've got victory and achievement. It's success earned through sheer determination and self-control. It's willpower, harnessing conflicting emotions or external challenges to stay the course. Focus and drive, which is a reminder to set your eyes on your goal and push forward despite distractions. Travel and movement, it can symbolize literal travel or a new stage in life that requires courage and momentum. And confidence, a call to step into your power and you're steering your own destiny.
Remember who you are.
Yeah.
And where you've come from.
And where you want to go.
Yeah. Yep, and where you want to go. So in the reverse, then it talks about like the lack of direction or stagnation, loss of control, conflict, or misalignment. And I talked a little bit earlier about the aligning, and it seems like the more aligned you are, the quicker things move.
Oh, for sure.
So if you're in a situation where you're expecting things or wanting things to move, check your energy. And with that, it's mind, body, and soul. So it's not just, you can't get your mind moving and motivated, but then not follow up with your body.
Right.
Or, and I was talking to my daughter today about prioritizing and looking at things on how, and if you're not, like, let's say she's coming up with a schedule. What works for me is not going to work for her.
Right.
So in order to, you have to think of all of those things to put into motion in order for it to succeed. Because if it's, you want to get up at 5 o'clock every morning and work out. Well, if you don't have an idea of what you want to do to work out, like breaking it down, you have to, one, be mindful of what your body is capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
Heartfelt, is it truly what you want to do? Is that how you want to be motivated? And like the passion behind it in your soul. You know what I mean?
I get it, but there never ever has there ever been passion in my soul.
Well,
to get up early and go to the gym. I did it, but I did it passionlessly.
Right, but if it's something, like if I determine that I want to start going to the gym for a lifestyle change,
Mm-hmm.
now me, like I'm not, I can do the gym, I don't mind the gym, I like exercising and working out, but I would much rather do it in the comfort of my own home, one, or on a trail or out in nature somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that'd be so nice if it wasn't 1,000 degrees out here.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm not gonna make myself go to the gym every day because that's not where it's at for me.
Right.
But if I want to go and walk a mile around a park, or just to get out and get the exercise and keep my body moving, that would be more something I would be more passionate about than necessarily. Nobody needs to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but they do.
I was at the gym 4 o'clock every morning.
Good. More power to you,
Yep.
sister.
I paid for it.
That was not me.
I had all the equipment here. It turned into a clothes rack.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for 2 weeks, and then it started holding clothes.
I've had 2 residents that had a full gym in them, and I never used them. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Motivation.
Right. So I got for in the reverse, lack of control, feeling pulled in too many directions, loss of focus,
Yes.
Aggression or ego, forcing outcomes, overcompensating, or trying to dominate rather than lead.
Yeah.
I got stuck energy, resistance to change or progress, or spinning your wheels without forward movement, and disconnection between the mind and heart, losing balance between logic and emotion. Because with all these decisions and like which way am I going to go, and there's always that current of emotion underneath it, and some people let that stop them.
Yeah.
Some people it helps motivate them.
Right. Fear.
Yeah.
Fear is one of those emotions.
Right. Or even going to the gym. Like there was a time I hated it because I was bigger. And with my physical issues, I would be embarrassed and self-conscious. And I didn't want to go to the gym. I don't have cool workout clothes. And
Right.
yeah. So, lots of reasons.
I did enjoy going to the gym. I always do.
Yeah,
But
I like
it's
it
just a matter
after
of
I get there.
Yeah.
If I could teleport,
See?
I would go so many places. It's the getting ready and leaving the house that I don't like. I like being the places. I don't like going the places.
Exactly. Just gotta create your own place. So, reflection questions.
Oh, we got kind of the
I
same.
think so, yeah. What opposing forces in my life need to be balanced? How can I control my current situation, or how can I take control of my current situation? What are the driving forces in my life right now? And what parts of my life require more direction or purpose? And when I'm faced with challenges, how do I maintain my focus?
Good questions.
I think that one's probably, to me, the most important one. Because again, with trying to help people navigate through the day-to-day right now, it's about refocusing, like, what was your plan for today?
Yeah.
How did it change? And what are you going to do? And how are you going to react to it?
Yeah.
Because again, we have life happening every day. How are you going to react? Are you going to sit in that energy and live in it? Or are you going to move forward and move towards balance?
Right. So our first question was basically the same. What opposing forces within me need to be brought into balance? Where am I being asked to take control of my own direction? Am I acting from confidence or ego?
Oh, yeah.
What does victory look like for me right now? And what will it require of me? And what distractions or fears threaten to pull me off course?
You got any examples?
I don't know. I was just thinking earlier, a lot of people, and in certain situations I've been the same. It's like challenge after challenge. Like I'm trying to do this thing, but it seems like every time I try to do this thing, something goes wrong. So fuck it. Which sometimes I just give up. But the times when I figure out the challenge, especially when I'm trying something I've never tried before, and I don't know what challenges will arise.
Yeah.
I try to stay the course and handle each challenge as they come. By telling myself, by dealing with this challenge and figuring it out and handling it, I'll be more prepared for the next step and the next challenge that comes.
Yep.
Because they kind of all ride on each other. And it's like, I don't want to use the cheat code. Like, I want to learn how to do it. So that's like they say, don't let your girlfriend do your homework, because then you're going to take the test and you're not going to know what to do.
Right.
I want to learn along the way so that the next challenge won't be so challenging.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all. It's a water.
It's a water sign.
Yeah.
And I got that it's a numero 7. Numerology number 7.
Well, on the water it says, despite the motion, it's linked to emotion, intuition, and inner drive. That's the water part. Yeah. And then 7.
7, I got, the numerology 7 is the seeker of truth and knowledge. Deep and wise. Like, not satisfied with a simple explanation of things. More intellect and emotion. And the combination of conscious and subconscious thinking allows the mind to shine the light into the very deepest realms and access hidden truths. I thought that was pretty deep.
Yeah. I got purpose, mastery, and spiritual evolution.
Hey.
And it's a Cancer. It's ruled by the moon, which is emotional strength, tenacity, and protection.
And did you check out that moon today? Woohoo! Superb. We're doing some little stuff tonight.
Yeah.
Although the biggest part of I guess the moon was the actual full moon was at 7 o'clock this morning. That's what I had on my calendar.
Oh.
So if you look at it from a psychological standpoint,
It's an integration of will. It's when instincts and emotions are aligned behind a single purpose.
okay.
It often appears when someone's ready. The card often appears when someone's ready to take the reins in their own life and to move from reaction to intention.
I like that.
And it's self-mastery, not suppressing your impulses, but guiding them toward a chosen destiny.
And you have to. That card forces you to do that.
I mean, it forces, well, yeah.
It's a card of moving forward, and to me, like, if I say I can't, or like I don't want to do this or whatever, but I know that I need to, that driving force.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what about career? What do they say about the career if the Chariot comes up in careers and finances? Did you do them?
I did not.
Okay. So the Chariot points to professional success and career advancement through hard work and determination. It's a sign that your ambitions are within reach if you remain focused and disciplined. Be assertive in pursuing opportunities, making decisions, and setting boundaries. So, again, just a moving forward. Financially, it suggests that careful planning and unwavering focus will yield rewards. Stay mindful of budgeting and investment strategies to maintain control over your finances and be wary of distractions. In the reverse, it signals the lack of direction in your career or career setbacks. This may result from distractions, poor planning, external challenges that feel beyond your control, and you may be struggling to maintain focus or losing momentum in your professional endeavors. Okay.
The new neighbor is a little drummer boy. He's got a drum set up there.
That sounds like something hit outside. But anyways. And did you say, because it says here that it's a yes card, but you still need to stay focused.
Yeah.
Supports momentum, confidence, and overcoming obstacles with willpower. So I don't think, like, anytime I ever get this card in a reading, I don't know that I will ever think of it the same way again.
Yeah, no, I won't. Because when I just look at the card, I don't get all of this.
No.
I get some of it, but
Yeah.
not all of it.
Kind of like with the Hierophant that I had
Yeah.
issues with.
Yeah.
No offense taken. But then he's not offended, or they aren't offended.
Nah. In the whatever deck this is, the Cozy Witch deck. The Chariot, it says you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still.
That's right.
And it's the witch on a bicycle.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Right? It says, even though the witch in this card so wishes that their bike was a flying broom, like in the movies, they don't let that hold them back from pedaling as fast as possible. They have places to be after all. Don't wait about for great things to happen. Do everything in your power to seek out great things and make them happen yourself. They call out to the snail as they zoom past them. If you pull this card, then chances are you've been thinking about making a big move, but you don't know how to even start going about it. So it never really goes anywhere. Well, muster up some motivation, because now is the opportune time to finally pick a trail and take it. In the reverse, you may feel more like the snail, always watching people pass you by, wondering if you'll ever get there. Just because they're going faster doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. You'll get there at your own pace, eyes forward, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like that reminder.
Yes.
Don't mark your progress with anybody else's progress.
No, and that's a really big, I've seen a lot of that this last week, that why compare yourself to anyone else? Because you're not.
Right.
Like, you are uniquely you, and people sometimes, and you're not always going to be liked. Like, that's the thing. No matter what, you're never going to make everybody happy, so you might as well be yourself.
Right.
And that way you can get rid of the baggage. People
Yeah.
that don't like you, and
'Cause,
the people
I mean,
that do will stick around.
Think about it. 2 recovering people pleasers as much as we sacrificed and as much as we did to make the people around us happy,
Yeah.
how many times did we make them happy?
Because it wasn't our responsibility to make them happy.
Right. They still
We were under the
they still had
impression-
problems with us.
Yeah.
Like we changed our whole selves to be what they said they wanted us
Yeah.
to be, and they still didn't like us.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Never,
And that's-
ever, never.
It's a whole lot less work to do that, to just be me.
Yep.
So.
And the right people come into your life and they like you for who you are.
Exactly. And you just weed out the garbage otherwise. Not that everybody's garbage, but.
Right, but somebody said it could have been you. I don't know. I talk to so many people now because I'm so popular. But it was like, I was talking about, I know how I come across, and so I have to be careful sometimes because I'm blunt and direct, and you know. And they said, I don't think it was you. I just can't imagine someone not appreciating your personality and your straightforwardness. And I'm like, really? Like, okay. No one has ever appreciated it ever in my whole life, but thank you for the sentiment. But because now I'm finding my people, and I don't have to be so careful and guarded about everything I say and do, because
Right.
it's not being nitpicked
No.
like it was before. People looking for something wrong with it.
Exactly. They accept you for who you are, and in that circle, you guys, like, it's our peoples.
Yeah, they think I'm cool. I love her. She looks like a geisha to me.
Yeah.
And then
see that.
Pegasus, which I found out when they chopped Medusa's head off, she released something good and something yuck, light and dark.
Okay.
I can't remember the dark one, but the light one, that is when the Pegasus was born.
Oh,
It came from when they chopped her head
Medusa.
off. Yep.
Okay.
Never knew that. Bit of trivia.
Mhm.
The quote is, "The self is the rider in the chariot of the body, of which the senses are the horse and the mind the reins."
Okay.
The self is the rider,
Mm-hmm.
the chariot's the body,
Okay.
the senses are the horse,
Okay.
and the mind is the reins.
Reins. You're right, and that totally makes sense.
And I can't say their name.
The-
The key words: progress, integration, willpower, journey, balance, forward movement, force, ambition, control, resilience, and self-determination. The meaning: the chariot triumphs over obstacles and breaking through barriers. What? Triumphs over? That's not a good sentence, is it? Can you see it?
Let me see. Now I gotta put my glasses on.
The chariot triumphs over obstacles and breaking through barriers. That's not a good sentence.
So the chariot triumphs over obstacles and breaking through barriers.
Yeah, it's not a good sentence.
Yeah, that's not them. It seems
As long as it
incomplete.
wasn't me. It's about being in control of where you're heading and fulfilling your goals through determination, self-discipline, and focus. This could indicate travel, a change of direction. Your life is in your hands. It's now time to move forward with whatever you have been in the process of planning.
Mhm.
It's an action card, and you cannot do any more planning. It's time. Get going.
Woo-hoo.
No matter what happens, it's up to you to ensure you remain in control at all times, even at times when the way ahead is not clear. There is a need to focus and control your emotions, or you may find yourself being pulled in many directions, causing chaos. The chariot can indicate being controlled by emotions, food, materialistic needs, work, or belief systems. Perhaps you're planning a road trip or considering purchasing a car.
Mhm.
Question: are you in control of your life, or have you handed it over to someone else? What can you do to take it back? The affirmation: I invite guidance and clarity. Task: plan and go on a road trip.
Mhm.
Road trip.
Road trip. Okay.
So yeah,
Always do that.
Balance.
Okay. Well, I don't have any more on the Chariot.
I don't either.
Woohoo! We rocked it.
Yeah. Close it out by saying that it doesn't promise an easy ride, but it guarantees that if you stay centered, disciplined, and true to your goals, you'll cross the finish line stronger than you started.
Yep, absolutely. So just keep going. Keep on keeping on.
Yep.
All right, so what is next week? Will be
The strength.
strength. Urgh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we will talk about strength next time.
Yeah.
All right.
See y'all later.
See you on the flip side. Bye.